Welcome to another episode of the HatsOff podcast. I'm Amanda Ray, your host, and we are going to dive into, kind of a controversial topic, a topic that some people really like and some people don't like. So let's talk about free and if you should run a sell in your business. Okay, free and if you should run a sell. So a lot of people starting off in business, they like to provide things for free. I am doing a mini session and it's free or it's discounted to $20. Or I am providing balloon art and receive a 75% discount. And so the idea of just getting started is that you would get clients based on price. Okay, get clients based on price. And it's just not how it works, right? I've coached so many people that have said, man, I'm offering this for free and nobody's coming. That's because at the end of the day, price, while it does matter, it doesn't matter as well. Okay, the reality is that people pay $5, $10 every morning for a cup of coffee. That's crazy. $10 for a cup of coffee. That's nuts. They can make coffee for, 25 cents at home. But why? Why do they choose to pay $5, $10 for something that they can make for 25 cents or $1 at home? For status, for convenience, for just the experience of it, right? So price is wrapped up in so much more than sometimes what we think it is, okay? So psychologically, if you say it's free, what you're going to get are price shoppers. If you say it's 25% off or 75% off, again, you're going to get price shoppers. So this is really important, especially when starting your business, because if you're attracting only price shoppers, then your whole business is going to grow based on price shoppers. And then when you're no longer free or you're no longer 75% off, you have to go cultivate a whole new set of leads and a whole new set of clients. So when you start off, I would highly, highly recommend not discounting heavy discounts, right? Especially advertising heavy discounts. I would not do that. Know your worth. If you are pricing yourself at $250, let yourself be at $250. And yes, it might take you a little longer to find the clients. It might take you a little longer to build that trust. But when you do, you're going to have a client who is buying into you based on your value and will then stick with you for longer. Because if you're only attracting price shoppers, one of the other issues that you're going to have is price shoppers are the hardest people to deal with. Because if you're a price shopper, or when you deal with price shopper, you will see that they want the most for nothing. But can you do this? And can you do this? How about this? And they're already getting it at a discount rate, but they're going to keep asking for more and more and more and expect it all for free. Okay. So discounting your rate, especially when you're first getting started, you want to be really, really careful about, because you want to make sure that you are cultivating the right clientele. Okay. So if you can't get people over, if you're trying to, build your business and you think you're going to win clients for price shopping or by discounting, instead of doing that, instead of discounting to gain clients, build trust. Because when you build trust with your potential clients and your potential leads, they're going to see your value. So how do you build trust? Content, creating a podcast, creating blog articles are a great way to start. Getting out, networking with people, talking to people, get out from behind your desk. Start investing in people And when you invest in people, people will start investing in you. Okay, so let that sink in. When you start investing in people, people will start investing in you. So that requires for you to get out from behind your desk and get moving, meet people, and building trust. So whether that's joining local networking groups, joining a local committee, writing content, doing lives on social media, it's going to be a combination of all of it. It's not going to be one. It's not going to be one thing that's going to do it for you. Okay. But that's going to be a much better way to build your business than by offering free or by offering discounts. So another thing I want to talk about when offering sales specifically. So if you know us, my shoes are squeaking. Okay. So another thing I want to talk about with sales is going to be when you start running sales, people will expect sales. So for instance, we run a Black Friday sale every year. Okay. Every year we run a Black Friday sales. Our community, our leads, our clients, everybody knows that, right? So when it gets about October 14th, October 15th, here at 17 Hats, our people kind of hold out, right? You'll see our sales, our daily sales, or like how many people actually buy on a daily basis, starts to drop by 1 or 2 or 3 a day. But then all of them end up converting on Black Friday, right? Because they're holding out for the sale. We will even have people will say, hey, this is going to be the same. This is the same price as what you're going to get on Black Friday. I'm going through our demo or whatever, whatnot. And we'll even have people on the demo say, well, I'm going to hold out for Black Friday just in case, right? So if you are constantly offering sales, if you offer a discount on Black Friday, if you offer a discount for Valentine's Day, you offer a discount for Memorial Day, 4th of July, if you are constantly providing sales, then people are only going to buy during the sales. You are conditioning them to buy only at the sales. And you can see this. You can look around at any department store, basically any business, and you can see it, right? There are people that I know who shop at Hobby Lobby, and they only buy at Hobby Lobby when something goes on sale because they know it will go on sale. They know there will be a 40% off sale for that item eventually in the next 4 weeks. They will hold off for that sale. So when you start looking at pricing and when you start looking at providing discounts or providing sales or running multiple sales, you have to think about, are you conditioning your clientele to only buy during the sale? So you have to be really, really careful about when you're providing sales and why you're providing sales and the verbiage around that sale. This is a one-time sell. This is a one-time buy, right? So that people know that, hey, you're not going to get this month or next month and the next month after and the next month after. This is something that's only happening now for this special reason, okay? So be really careful you're not conditioning clients with sales, and being really careful that you are cultivating the right clients if you're offering anything for free. Okay. As far as other discounts are concerned, there's referral discounts that people like to give. So if you're referred by a friend, then you get a 10% discount. Let's talk about that one. Really popular one to do. And it's one that people think works. And it could work for some people, I'm not going to lie. But what I found most of the time is that 10% isn't enough. 20% isn't enough. 30% isn't enough, right? So you refer somebody and then, hey, if you go and give them my card, then you get 10% off or 20% off. They're not going to buy based on that, right? They're not going to buy based on that. They might use it, but the reason why they purchased is because the referral gave a really good referral. The referral sparked a conversation. You have created trust in the community. Your brand awareness is strong. There's going to be many, many, many different factors of why they actually purchased. And it's typically not because of the 10% off. Again, we like to think people are super price sensitive, and in some ways they are. But like I said earlier, $5 for a morning coffee. Okay. If somebody values what you are doing, that's the key. If somebody values what you are doing, they're not going to be price sensitive. Don't you want people in your business that values you and values what you do? They're going to make way better clients, and they're going to make way better raving fans who are going to go out and refer you to other people. So a lot of times, especially when we're just getting started in business, we put a lot of emphasis on discounts, and I'm just saying, take a step back from that and really think about it. Because again, a lot of people, if they value you, it sends the wrong message. It sends the wrong message. The next thing I want to talk about is price, right? Because with discounts and sales, money just in general is hard, and pricing is hard. You can look at a variety of your competitors. You can look at what other people are doing and try to figure out your price from there, which a lot of people do when they're first getting started. But I think it's really important, obviously, to be competitively matched with pricing when you first get started, because if you're too low, people are not going to trust you, right? So the psychology behind it, if your price is too low, then people are not going to trust you. Isn't that crazy? Okay. So when you think about your pricing, you want to make sure you're competitively matched or over. And that's a whole different podcast we'll have to get into. But being too low, offering too many discounts, saying that you're free, you're undermining your business, and you might not even be realizing it. Okay. So take a step today. Take a look at if you're offering discounts. Think about, what is that actually doing to your business? Is it actually making a difference? Is it actually adding to the value of your business or not? And make some decisions there, because cultivating the right leads and the right base, the right clientele from the start is so important. And understanding buying habits is so important as well to the longevity of your business. So this was a short one today, but I hope it was an impactful one. Sells free, think about it, then do it if you choose to do it. So there you go. There's a little bit of advice for you today. I hope everybody has a wonderful day.